Hey Cancers, what's going on? I'm Hawaii and welcome to my channel, to the Cancerian Coven. Alright, so we are going to get right into it because I don't want to waste any time. Let's get into these messages. I've already prayed, so let's get into it. A download that I got, relationship harmony. Right off the back, this energy that I got is a lot of y'all are like the mask is falling for a lot of you in terms of the mask that other people are wearing, right, Cancer? So you are starting to see not only even just people, but people, situations, life, the world. We're moving into this energy where we're starting to see the truth of things, right? Especially coming off of this Trump re-election. I don't want to get too deep into politics, but what I will say, a download that I did get, is that we are realizing that for a long time, especially if you are Black, I am specifically at this moment speaking to Black Americans, we are realizing that we have been living under an illusion. I got a download earlier about the civil rights movement, how that whole movement, the point of that movement was to put us to sleep, right? Before that, the focus was on ownership as Blacks in this country. It was on education, but not on education that white America wanted us to learn, but educating ourselves, educating our own families, our own children, our own communities. Because before the civil rights movement, there wasn't any equality. We didn't have those same, we couldn't go into their schools, we couldn't eat at their restaurants, right? So there was this huge emphasis on creating our own. We had our own businesses. We focused on our own family structure. There was a lot more like gardening and growing of your own food and your own crops, and there's just huge sense of community because we realized the importance of one another and the importance of community. And I feel like when it comes to the civil rights movement, the whole point and purpose of that movement was to put us to sleep. The purpose of that movement was to make us think that they were giving us what we wanted without truly giving us what it was that we needed, right? And as long as we thought we were getting what we wanted, we were satisfied and we fell asleep. I also, with that download, so like the No Child Left Behind, this whole equal opportunity in terms of education, and everyone, even in royal areas and rural communities, deserved to go to school and to get an education, and the whole rise in like the public school system and all of this money that they poured into that. The point of them pouring into us receiving educations was so that we can go to college, so that we could fill those seats of those companies that they were building, that they knew that they were gonna need. They could put us there to build money for white American corporations. It was never because we deserved an education. It was never because we deserved a seat at their table. The reality is, and like Kanye said, even if you in a Benz, you still a nigga in a coupe. And a lot of us are realizing that, like, they dress it up and make it look good, but the reality is you were never afforded the exact same opportunities as them. They want you to believe that, but you don't. Also, like with this whole social media and influence culture, a lot of these big influencers, your Black influencers, they are pushed the way they are pushed, and they are given what they are given because they help infiltrate white supremacy and capitalism. They help to push you into buying things from white corporations, and I don't care what type of influencer it is. I'm talking about every fucking community. I'm talking about from your beauty community to your gaming community to your lifestyle community to your cooking community. I'm talking every fucking community. Damn near every community. They push them because those people keep you spending money in white America. They keep you keeping those huge corporations rich. If everything they post you want, they make it look real nice and they make it look pretty and they dress it up and it's real aesthetically pleasing, that shit is pushing capitalism. They're pushing capitalism. They're making you feel as if you need what they have so that you can go out, and all of the money that you're spending, you're making these corporations rich, right? So I don't know who needed to hear that, but like I said, the mask is falling off, okay? I feel like y'all are moving into this energy, and I'm not gonna shuffle anymore from this deck. And as I say that, like, y'all got this relationship in harmony that's at the top of the deck, but at the bottom of the deck, y'all got this trickster energy where, and underneath that is change of direction, right? I feel like if you've been in this energy where you have been wanting to be a people pleaser, you've been wanting to show up the way you believe people want you to show up, right? You may desire to do influencing, or you may desire to be a content creator. The first thing that I'm gonna say, Spirit is urging me to say, is to be very, very clear and unchanging and unwavering on your reasoning for why you want that. Because a lot of people want to go into influencing and content creation because it feeds the ego. It gives you a sense of purpose. It feeds your sense of self and your sense of identity. There's no real purpose behind why you want it other than the ego. Money, which also essentially feeds the ego, right? But you gotta become clear on what you stand for. You gotta become clear on who you are. You gotta become clear on your message. You gotta become clear on what it is that you want to give to this world, to society as a whole, right? Before you start wanting all this notoriety and these followers, and you want to build this community. What are you building the community for? What's the purpose of the community, right? So many people want things with no clear point and sense of direction. But I feel like you're moving into this energy of authenticity. You're moving into this energy of being who you are and being real and talking about the things that you are truly passionate about and just being honest and real. When you are in that energy is when you attract people that are also in that energy, that are also of that vibration, right? So with this relationship harmony, you're meeting people who are like you, the people that are like you at your core. When you are authentically being yourself and being who you are, you attract people that are also on that same vibration. When you are not being authentic to who you are attracting other people that are not as authentic to who they are. You end up attracting people who are fake. You end up attracting people who are not real. You end up attracting people who are phony, because if you can't be real with you, why would the universe, why would God send you people that are real? You're not being real, right? You're being fake. You're not living in your authenticity. So of course you're going to attract people who are also not living in their authenticity. And I feel like that's a change for you. You're no longer caring about how other people perceive you, how the world fucking perceives you, your family perceives you, your co-workers perceive you. Everybody has something to say about you, but when you are being authentically who you are, it really doesn't matter what the fuck people say about you, because that's you, right? You can, but the reality is, who would want to change themselves, right? Like, this is who I am. This is me. So if you either gonna take me or you can kick rocks. And I feel like with this relationship harmony card, you're moving into this period where like you're meeting your people, you're attracting your tribe, you're attracting relationships. Some of y'all, this is a relationship. This is a like a lovers type of connection where you're meeting someone who is you, right? Not exactly you, but y'all, you're kindred spirits. Your soul knows their soul, and their soul knows well, I said knows. Something could be significant about somebody's nose. Your soul recognizes their souls. Y'all just know each other, right? A very harmonious relationship. Okay, so we're gonna get into some tarot. Oh, okay, y'all, if y'all hear some kids in the background, them is my kids, okay? Y'all, I can't stop them, and I've been trying I've been trying to record this, and I've been recording and stopping and recording and stopping. Girl, I ain't stopping no more. We got the Fool card, right? So y'all are going on this new journey. You are embodying this energy of just having faith. I feel like you're choosing to go in a completely new direction. You are saying goodbye to the old. You're welcoming the new, and you are just trusting, right? The Fool card is also a card of naivety, being a little bit naive, because you haven't experienced enough to be jaded, to be guarded. You are just full of optimism and full of faith, right? And you're just trusting that you have what it is that you need. Some of y'all, you could like actually be moving for some. I'm hearing pack light. If this is an actual move, this is where you are going to be meeting this new people and this new energy, these harmonious relationships, friendships. You could not have a lot of family is what I'm getting as well with this Fool card, and you could just be feeling like you're in this energy of like you're like a loner, right? I don't know if you could have lost a parent recently or lost a sibling, but something is prompting you to relocate, to move to a new environment. For some of y'all aren't even like, this isn't a move where like you packed up everything and took everything with you. You are traveling light, you're packing light, you're taking what it is that you absolutely need, and you are leaving everything else. So we got the Fool, two major arcanas. We got the Fool, and the Fool is jumping away, turning away from the Hermit. So if y'all have been in this energy where you have been very to yourself, right, in Hermit mode, you haven't really been socializing a lot. You've been going to work, coming home, going to the gym, just really focusing on you, right? Your soul, growing your soul, doing a lot of healing, doing a lot of shadow work. You are coming out of that Hermit mode energy. It's time to socialize. So I just heard it's time to socialize with the rest of the world. And I know we kind of got into it a little bit about like politics, and I know that this could be hard. And even what I was speaking about in terms of like the Black community, like I'm not saying that because I'm saying to just F every other race and every other community, and I'm not saying that at all. The point in that is, our point in me saying that was to just realize that it's okay for you at this time. This is a time where we are meant to forge our own path, and regardless of what is going on in the outside world. And I know for some people this is a very scary, uncertain time. it doesn't have to be scary, right? This is a period where even though you're taking these leaps of faith, even though you're doing these new things, even though you're going in this new direction, you may be naive in like where you're going, but you're not naive on your journey with the Hermit card here. You've gone through a lot of shit. You've gone through a lot of things. You've become extremely wise in terms of you. You know yourself now. There was a period where you were very lost. Again, the people pleasing. No longer this naive person. This person that just wants to be liked, right? You have boundaries now. You can spot red flags now. You just overall know yourself. And when you know yourself, you cannot be fucked with. You can't be fucked with. You can't be tricked out of your spot. You can't be tricked out of your position. You just can't, because you know who you are. You know what aligns with you. You know what feels good, what feels right. You know what doesn't. Okay, so that's also a strong energy that I'm picking up with this Fool and the Hermit card. Spirit, tell me more. Yep, we have the Knight of Wands, the Strength card, and the Eight of Wands. So like I said, y'all were in this Hermit energy of kind of being a little bit withdrawn, being away, being very introverted, very to yourself. Baby, you are about to come out of that. Y'all are in this energy right now of going towards and going after what it is that you are passionate about, which is what I'm getting with this Knight of Wands energy. I'm also, with the Strength and the Eight of Wands here, I'm also getting that there is something that you have not been fully committed to. There's something that you've wanted, a path you wanted to go down, right? Something new you wanted to try. And for whatever reason, you could never allow yourself to go full throttle. You could never allow yourself to just be all in. I'm getting Nipsey, all money in, like all money in, no money out, which means I'm being all in about your dreams, all in about your goals. And if it's not, if what it is does not move you closer to what it is that you want, baby, there is no money out. Now is not the time for you to fall into the capitalism, right? You have some big goals and some big dreams. TikTok shop, period. Okay, now I love TikTok. TikTok is an amazing platform, but TikTok definitely I feel like is as big as it is right now, because again, like I was saying, it feeds into capitalism, right? It keeps you spending money. Every video makes you feel like you need whatever it is that somebody is showing you, and they make it so easy. All you gotta do is click the little orange shopping cart and it's right there, and you can buy it, and it saves your credit card and your PayPal and your Apple Pay, and you can just purchase it. And now you have 6-7 perfumes and body oils and body lotions and purses, and you got one item in like 3 different colors or 2 different types of scents, because TikTok told you that you needed it. You don't need that shit. It's all money in, no money out. If it does not contribute to your goal, if it does not bring you closer to what it is that you want, this leap of faith that you are taking, if it doesn't contribute to that, you don't have time for it. Okay, because you have not worked as hard as you have worked to finally get to this moment of clarity, and then fall off and not be all in and fully committed to what it is that you want. Because with this Eight of Wands here, baby, next to the Strength card, things are about to pick up for you. All right, your new life is going to cost you your old one. I just had that realization a couple days ago. There was one moment, maybe 5-6 months ago, where I was unemployed. I was unemployed. I was not working. I was not doing anything. I was going to the gym, but other than going to the gym and working out, I was not doing anything. I didn't have nothing to do. I didn't have nowhere to be. I didn't have nowhere to go. I had nobody to see. I didn't have anything going on. And now my life is so different. Now my life is so different. I am back doing this, which I didn't think I would be back. That's a whole nother story. But I'm back doing this. But aside from doing this, I'm in a whole career now, which it's a career I would have never thought that I would ever be in. But I really love it, and I really love and enjoy what I do. But what I do is very time consuming, and I work very long hours. And there are moments where, as much as I like it and I enjoy it, I find myself longing for those days when I didn't have anything going on. Those days where I didn't have to do anything. I didn't have to worry about anything. The Temperance card coming out as I say that, balance. I didn't have to worry about anything, right? And I just I want things to slow down. And that's what it means what they mean when they say that your new life is going to cost you your old one. You cannot step into newness until you fully are able to walk away from what is old. You can't get anything new if you are still allowing things to stay in your environment that you know have passed its due date. That's like wanting a new wardrobe, but you're refusing to throw away your old clothes and your old belongings, you know? Where are you gonna put the newness? Where are you gonna put the new clothes if all of your space is being taken by old things that you don't wear, that you don't like how it fits? It just doesn't speak to who you are right now, today. You gotta make room. You gotta make room for new, right? That shit has to end. You gotta throw it away so that you can embrace and have new. And that's the realization that I'm picking up with this energy, okay? There's a balancing out of your light and your darkness. And this is so crazy that this card came out, because I had a conversation with my 8-year-old son today. We had a mommy Sunday today, and we got into this conversation of everything. There is nothing in this world that does not have darkness, right? Darkness is in everything. It's in everything. It is everywhere. It's in everyone. And you cannot have light without dark. That's why, like with religion, I find it so odd that, not odd, but, well, to me it's odd, but the fact that people in some religions focus so much on the devil, and they focus so much on like making him this like enemy. And the reality is that we would not have, there would not be a God if there was not the devil. You know what I'm saying? Like, you cannot have light if there is no dark. One simply cannot exist without the other. And as much as we try to pretend like we're all good and we have no flaws and we've done the work and we've healed and we don't have a shadow side, yes you do. We all do. Everybody got a goddamn everybody got a shadow side. And I feel like you are in this energy where you are learning to perfectly incorporate your light and your darkness, to no longer try to hide one side, right? What makes us human is our ability, like that's what makes us human, right? All of that, and you're encompassing all of that. Yeah, so incorporating and working with your light and your dark side with this Temperance energy. I also feel like you are in this energy where, again, you're very patient, right? The things that used to anger you, the things that used to throw you completely off guard, you're learning to work within those energies. Balancing out the like spirituality with the 3D. I always say you can be as spiritual as you want to be, right? I mean, you could do the crystals, you could burn the sage, you can do the cards, you can do the astral chart. Like, you can be the most spiritual person you want to be, but baby, you still live in a 3D world. God still saw fit for you to be living here at a time such as this. You are still human, you are still in this earthly realm, and you have to know how to navigate between both of them. Okay, clarifying the Hermit, we have the 6 of Cups and the 2 of Pentacles. So what put y'all in this energy of the Hermit mode? What I'm getting with this is there's a somebody from y'all's past, right? This is someone that you had dealings with. I feel like this is a person that you went through a lot of shit with, and this may not even be one person. This could be multiple people from your past, but it's just relationships and connections where you never felt like you were important. You never felt like you were their priority, right? You never felt like there was this equal exchange within the relationship and within the connection. They never really saw you for who you were, right? They always were juggling you with someone else and just never being that focus and that priority. And the thing about that, right, the Queen of Wands at the bottom of the deck, when you're looking at that from a low vibrational sense, it's very easy to feel and to allow that to do one up on your confidence, to make you feel like you are not enough, like you're not worthy of genuine love or genuine connection, like there's something wrong with you. And you're now coming into, or you've come into this understanding that there was never anything wrong with you. You were just surrounded by the wrong people. You didn't know yourself. You didn't know who you were. You didn't know your worth. You didn't know your value. So in turn, you attracted relationships, romantic relationships, where they didn't know your value either, because you didn't know your value, right? You were okay with them being in your energy, with them using you, with them abusing you, with them treating you like shit, with them treating you like an option, with them just doing you wrong, because that was what you felt like you deserved. And it's always those, the most hurtful, painful relationships, the connections, the ones that just, you feel like them motherfuckers just run you through the mud, right? They take everything from you that are the most transformative. Ain't that something? It's the people that come into your life that do you the worst, that transform you into who it is that you are ultimately meant to be. Because it forces you to go within. It forces you to take a look at yourself and be like, okay, if I keep meeting somebody's very unloyal, I don't know if y'all just heard that, it's a dog barking outside. Y'all tend to attract people who are very unloyal, and I feel like you attract the people who are unloyal because you were not loyal to yourself. You were not showing up for yourself. You were very in and out with yourself. You were very inconsistent with yourself, with your own needs, your own desires, right? So that's what you attracted. But yeah, it's the people that do us the worst that ultimately transforms us into who it is that we're meant to be. And that's crazy. Crazy how that works. It's very clear by this Knight of Wands. It's crazy how that works, but it's true. It's very true. The Knight of Wands is clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Knowing your worth, knowing your value, moving into this period where you are all about yourself, you're all about your family, you're all about your money, you're all about your finances, right? The Queen of Pentacles can literally grow anything. Literally. She can grow and nurture anything. She can see opportunities where other people just don't see them. Y'all are moving into a place where your finances are really about to balance out. You're moving into a place where some of y'all are getting your credit together. Some of y'all are focusing on building business credit. Some of y'all are focusing on building a business, period, growing a business. You have been inconsistent in the past, and you are definitely moving out of that. We got the 5 of Wands, so there is definitely some chatter that's going on in the background. Some people that's trying to knock you off your square. This energy of people just being very envious, being very jealous, being very challenging, wanting to challenge everything that you do or everything that you say, or the actions that you make. But again, who gives a fuck? Who really gives a fuck? Who really gives a fuck? You have the 5 of Wands and the Page of Swords. It's people really watching. I mean, watching, gossiping, talking, having shit to say. But who the fuck cares? Let them talk. Let them talk. Let's give them something to talk about. Give them something to talk about. They gonna talk. Give them something to talk about, girl. Spirit, go into the Strength card. This Leo energy, y'all are about to come out of your shell. Like, you're coming out. That damn Queen of Wands, she just wanted to be seen. You are in this energy with this Queen of Wands energy, where regardless of the shit that you've gone through, then it ain't been no easy play with this clarifying the Strength card. You have literally gone through hell, but you have come out of it a better person. You have come out of it very confident. You've come out of it knowing exactly what it is that you want. Come out of it knowing exactly who you are and standing in that. The Queen of Wands is very attractive, right? She's very magnetic. People are drawn to her and to her energy. She knows how to work the energies to get what it is that she wants. Some of y'all, I also get this energy, I'm picking up on this energy with this Queen of Wands of magic. So, but not doing magic on others. Listen, if you gonna do and mess around with magic and spell work, why would you put that on other people when you could be using that for yourself, right? Beauty magic on yourself, on your money, your finances, your business. Some of y'all, that's what it is that y'all are doing. But I also feel like y'all could be dealing with someone who had magic put on you, or they were putting it on you. Somebody wanted to slow up your money, because we got 2 queens out and they're right next to each other. So I feel like y'all are dealing with another feminine energy who is very jealous. Okay, they could be an earth sign or a fire sign, and you could be an earth sign, fire sign, dominant, because this is a Cancerian channel. Dominant, right? You could have like a Leo, Aries, Sag, Moon, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Moon, or Venus. But yeah, there is someone who wanted you to stay in that Knight of Wands inconsistent energy. Somebody wanted you to be in this energy where you were always feeling like you were the, what do they call it? You were the jack of all trades, but the master of none. Like, you have all of these things that you do, but if you could never focus your energy on one, then you can never master anything. And with this King of Swords, y'all have mastered your mental. Right, the King of Swords is mastery of the sword suit. This is you knowing, like, those obstacles, that pettiness, that petty shit, that any magic root work, baby, that shit backfired. It didn't work. I feel like somebody is sitting in a trap that they tried to set for you. With the King of Swords out here, you know your truth. You know what is real for you. And that's all that matters, right? When you know your truth and what you stand for and what you believe in, baby, y'all about to be moving mountains, okay? This is acceleration. All right, we got this 7 of Pentacles clarifying this 8 of Wands. So what it is that you have been nurturing, what it is that you have been pouring your time and your energy into is about to yield. It's definitely about to yield some results with the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is this energy of hard work, right? It's sowing the seeds. It's showing up every day. It's doing the work because you're trusting in the process. When you put a seed in the ground, I did a harvest during the summertime. And when you put those seeds in the ground, you are watering it, nurturing it, taking care of it because you expect it to do and to yield what it is that you planted it to be, right? Like, you're not gonna plant okra and expect for that okra to yield you corn, right? If you love it, if you nurture it, if you water it, if you are, you know, you getting your weeds out of your garden bed, if you are using your pesticides, if you're using the right fertilizer, if you're doing everything that you are supposed to do with those okra seeds, is going to yield you a beautiful harvest of okra. That's that energy, right? You know what you've been putting your energy and your efforts into, and you are believing and having that faith that what it is that you've been putting into the world, the love, the care, the positivity, right? That what you put into it is what it is that you're going to get back out of it. And you are getting just that, and it's coming in very quickly with the 8 of Wands. We got the 6 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this is a lot of fire energy, fire, things moving very quickly. The 6 of Wands is a victory over that 5 of Wands, right? Because we did have the 5 of Wands at the bottom of the deck. People trying to get in your head, that jealousy, that envy, people feeling like they're in competition with you. These same people who feel like they're in competition with you, but they're about to be watching you win. They're about to be watching you win, okay, with this 6 of Wands. And I just saw the Tower. So yeah, it's coming in very, 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 very quickly. We have the King of Cups with the 9 of Swords. I don't feel like this is your energy. I feel like this is someone outside of you. Some of y'all have like this could be an ex who's a water sign, who has water placements. With this King of Cups, we got 2 queens and 2 kings. This is a lot of people. But with this King of Cups, I feel like y'all got somebody in your energy. This person is over drinking with this King of Cups, 9 of Swords. I feel like somebody is like, they don't get much sleep. The only time they really get sleep is when they over drink or they overindulge in whatever they choice. I was gonna say drug of choice, but whatever their addiction of choice is, when they overdo it, is the only time that this person can get any real rest with this King of Cups, 9 of Swords. But for a lot of them, this is over drinking, and I feel like they are over drinking to drown out their feelings. Somebody tried to convince themselves that you didn't mean anything to them. They are literally 7 of Cups drowning in illusion. They are delusional. Somebody's delusional. Oh, with the 7 of Cups. Yeah, 7 of Cups, 4 of Cups. At the bottom of that, you got the 7 of Swords. So yeah, there is definitely this energy of somebody watching you. Somebody wearing a false mask, right? I feel like somebody tried to convince themselves that you did not mean anything to them. This was someone who you poured a lot of love into, a lot of nurturing into, a lot of care into them, into this connection. You really wanted this to be something, but they just did not look at you in that way at that time. They didn't realize the significance of who you are as a person, and they're realizing with this 9 of Cups that you are their wish fulfillment. There is something about you. You have everything it is that this person wants, but I feel like they fucked up so much that they can't come back from it. They don't even know how to approach you. They don't know how to approach you. They don't know how to talk to you. We got the King of Wands. So this is somebody who could be at a distance from you. This is someone who did not think with their heart. They didn't think with their head. They thought with the head in their pants. They thought with the head in their pants. Spirit clarified the 9 of Cups, and then we're gonna get another oracle, and then this is gonna be the reading, because I do not want to focus too much on this other person's energy, especially when y'all have this new connection that came out from the very beginning of the reading. Like I said, you're moving into connections where y'all, this damn Knight of Cups crossed right over, just like this, over the King of Cups. They want to offer you something. They want to offer you this apology. They want to come and take you out. This is this old person, but I feel like they're stuck. They're stuck. The 6 of Swords, yep. The Sun card at the bottom of the deck. I feel like you are in this energy where you are so vibrant. You're vibrating so high with the Sun card. You're so much in your goddess energy. And you, like, whatever traps they tried to set, you've just moved on from that. With the 6 of Swords, you let that shit go and moved on. But I want y'all to notice in this deck with the 6 of Swords, she's moving on and moving away. Mind you, the waters are, I mean, they're deep and there are a lot of waters, but they're not turbulent, right? So her emotions are like, her choice has been made. Her decision to walk away is final with the 6 of Swords, but her back is turned and she's walking away, and he is right there. Someone is right there literally watching. So you think that you've moved away from this person. You think that they don't care, that, you know, you've moved on and they just not worried about you. They are watching every move. They're watching every move. They're watching everything that you're doing. They're keeping tabs on you. Everything. They're watching everything you're doing. Somebody's watching from fake pages. This person, they watching you from fake pages. Somebody is like inboxing someone. If this is a guy, they doing this shit while they at work. They all at work. 8 of Pentacles. While I'm saying that, child, they all at work watching you. Yeah, see, you got the Ace of Cups is at the bottom of the deck, and under the Ace of Cups is the 7 of Wands. Somebody wants this, like, they want this new beginning. Somebody want to get you pregnant, but we rebuke that, especially in these times, because we rebuke that in the name of Jesus. But no, somebody wants this new love, but this is someone, Ace of Cups, 7 of Wands, this is someone you have very strong boundaries when it comes to them, and they know that. You don't have that soft spot that you used to have for them. That shit is not there no more. They know that they can't even approach you in the same energy that they used to approach you in, so they don't know how to approach you. The Chariot, this is your energy, Cancer. You are officially standing and being in your energy. The High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. There is something that was just revealed to you. I feel like it is in terms of the person that was doing witchcraft, the person that was doing spell work on you. That person was just revealed to you in a dream. You know exactly who it is. Some of y'all woke up out of a dream and you were like, what the hell? Why is this person, like, of all people, like, I don't talk to them, we not friends, like, I don't even, like, why are you, that's the person that was doing the spell work. So we're gonna read from this oracle deck. I picked up this, it's called the Time Travelers Oracle, and the cards I've been pulling from myself, and they've been on point. So I want to read directly from the book because I just started working with the deck, y'all. It's new. I literally just got it today. Ooh. So we got flexibility, card number 13, which equals a 4, which equals stability. Okay, we got flexibility, a prehistoric bamboo forest, Southeast Asia. Look at that. Let's read it and see what that enlightens us to. Okay, so we got flexibility. Let's take a big step back into Neolithic times. It's about 8,000 BCE, and we have landed in an enormous primordial bamboo forest in Southeast Asia. There's something holy about the way the light filters through the massive stems around us. Although the wind isn't blowing, we can hear a gentle rustling, which is actually the sounds of the bamboo growing. Everything feels so vibrant and alive. We both love it here. One of the many remarkable things about this plant, in addition to its rapid growth, it can grow up to 35 inches a day, is its flexibility. Massive, seemingly stronger trees will snap in high winds, yet bamboo simply bends and sways in all directions without breaking. Because of this quality, it survives and even thrives in situations where other species might suffer. Even during a harsh winter, when it's hunched over with the weight of ice and snow, it doesn't break. It simply snaps back, high and proud in the spring. It can survive for thousands of years through its adaptability. So the message of this card urges you to be flexible in your life. This is not a time for uncompromising strength, but a time for bending and yielding. Success will follow if you do this. Do not face a problem head on. Go around it, above it, or under it. Be willing to change your mind and modify your trajectory in your life to go in a different direction. In regard to abundance, this is a powerful card. It suggests that your prosperity can grow exponentially if you are adaptable. Potentially a time of rapid growth is ahead. However, if you are rigid, there is a chance that something valuable in your life will break or shatter. Don't rely only on your own strength. You may eventually splinter and break. If you are strong and flexible, you can adapt to even the harshest of circumstances. Go with the flow. Don't try to direct it, and good fortune will ensue. So, that's all I have for y'all, Cancers. If you found that this reading was helpful or insightful in any way, please like the video, comment down below, let me know how it resonates. I would love to talk to y'all. If you are interested in booking a session, the link is in the description box. So, I love y'all, Cancers, and I will check y'all out in our next session.